be, Andy?
Well, this match, I mean, you've got two lads who both started training down at the PCW training facility at roughly the same time. Boy, Royce Chambers is the man whose star has literally been flying, thanks in part to his acrobatic and amazing acrobatic ability, I might add, capturing the imaginations of fans not only in Australia, but also across the world as well, especially after he got a sweet gig in DDT Pro. Meanwhile, Murdoch, really solid wrestler, but hasn't really quite taken off at the same time. But I think as a result of that, Royce Chambers kind of looks down at Murdoch, underestimates Murdoch, and we saw how dangerous it can be to underestimate Murdoch, because at Deathmatch Down Under, Wash Your Hands, Royce Chambers and Murdoch met in a tag team contest on opposing teams, and Murdoch got the 1-2-3 against Royce Chambers. So if Royce Chambers is walking into this match tonight underestimating Murdoch, he is an idiot. He is very, very foolish.
Very, very confident.
In all fairness, if I had Royce Chambers' body, I'd be very, very confident as well.
As we're about to see Murdoch make his way to the ring, we'd like to give a shout out to the Your Dose of Death podcast hosted by our good friend Lauren Rosenberg. Here comes Murdoch, accompanied by Aisha. Your Dose of Death podcast is dedicated to showing a new lens into the world of deathmatch, interviewing wrestlers and promoters, finding the love behind the death. Check it out on the Count Out Wrestling podcast or wherever you download your podcast.
Well, now that you've got that out of the way, it's your boy Murdoch! Come on, Murdoch! I love Murdoch. He's like me. He's a beer drinker. He's a hell of a laugh. And me and him, we were having a few Venom beers. We were chatting about this match tonight. But you know what Murdoch said to me? He said, tonight, Andy Coyne. Sorry, he called me Lord Andy Coyne. He said, tonight, I'm getting my shit in. He is determined tonight to throw everything at Royce Chambers, including the kitchen sink, and once again get that 1-2-3 at the expense of the airbender himself, Royce Chambers. And the question you've got to ask yourself, Jess, is if he beats him tonight, what happens to the career of Royce Chambers? Is it Murdoch who starts to get that international attention?
That's certainly what he'll be aiming for, Andy. You can see he looks locked in, he looks focused. He knows what a huge opportunity this is to be able to give the chance to have a victory against an internationally renowned athlete such as Royce Chambers. And someone who, as we've mentioned, they've come up together, they have a natural rivalry that's built over many years.
Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, from Melton, Victoria.
I don't know who told you that, but I'm not from Melton. Fuck Melton! Fuck Melton!
Yeah, fuck Melton.
We've heard that a lot.
From Melbourne, Victoria.
He's from Upper Ferntree Gully.
85 kilos.
Suburb of Melbourne.
He is the Avenger, Royce Chambers.
Yeah, I used to be able to do that, Jess.
I just casually did one of those as my warm-up for our commentary tonight. Popular, but Wheeler's Hill is.
Yeah, come on, Murdoch. This is uniting, my boy.
Murdoch, as well as having your support, clearly as the support of our audience here tonight.
Well, look, here's some advice for Royce Chambers. It was at Wash Your Hands that Murdoch hit that awesome package pile driver to get the 1-2-3. So tonight, I think it's safe to say that Royce Chambers needs to avoid that package pile driver any way he can.
That will certainly be in Murdoch's game plan to try and get the victory in a similar fashion as he did in our previous show.
He wants to catch a lightning in a bottle again. Oh, and Royce Chambers transitioning the handshake into the side headlock. Your boy Murdoch with the weight advantage here tonight, trying to launch Chambers off the ropes, not able to get it. And Royce Chambers, this is actually quite wise strategy, just sort of holding onto the head, make him work for it. Boy Murdoch trying to launch him again. Nope, instead going for the rope break.
Did we see a clean break here?
Oh, we did. It launches it, and there's a single leg drop kick right there. And your boy Murdoch, European uppercut, jumping neck breaker. And like I said, Royce Chambers, it's in his peril to underestimate your boy Murdoch.
I think he's realizing that. He's taken a little time outside the ring to collect his thoughts. I think Murdoch's come at him with a lot more fire than he was anticipating.
Like I say, he wants to throw the kitchen sink at him here tonight. You see Royce Chambers there walking past Aisha, tag team partner, and of course, real life partner of Murdoch. I wouldn't mess with Aisha. She's the brains behind the bunch. I wouldn't be surprised if Aisha got out her blackboard and was teaching Murdoch a little bit of strategy going into this match, because there's one thing we know about Murdoch. He can be a hothead. He can be a guy who acts before he thinks. But with Aisha behind him, you know he could be one of the most effective wrestlers coming out of a Fir Tree Gully. Off the ropes now, but Royce Chambers.
Athleticism of Chambers.
There's the arm drag, beautifully done. And
back handspring into an arm drag, beautiful combination.
And this is the gifable artistry of
Great
one
bird, Andy.
Royce Chambers. Oh, big pump kick out of nowhere. Murdoch turned right into it, didn't see it coming. But yeah, I mean, this is why Royce Chambers, you know, has got a lot of international attention at the moment, because he is stunning to watch in the ring. But he needs to be able, oh my goodness, just like that. But he needs to be able to turn it into success.
How many rotations did his body do just then?
I was going to say, he's got like the articulated joint of a Transformers toy.
So explosive, so athletic, so fluid in all of his movements is Royce Chambers. He doesn't need us to boost his ego anymore, but it is true.
Yeah, he's probably, yes, getting sound grabs out of this and turning into a free ring team. Meanwhile, your boy Murdoch! Royce Chambers was busy setting up furniture over there, and your boy Murdoch with a cannonball off the apron.
There's that slightly reckless style of Murdoch using his body as a weapon, but in this example, it paid off for him.
Absolutely. It's always about the
Chambers
calculated
was distracted.
risk. You know, if you put all your money on black, it may come up red, it may even come up green, rarely. But if it comes up black, my God, it's fantastic. It's double dividends. Royce Chambers now is in the corner, and Murdoch wants to make himself, oh my goodness! It was like a vertical downward drop kick.
And he sprung up out of that corner so fast.
Well,
almost faster than we could see. He was down, and then literally a millisecond later was up and exploding with more offense into Murdoch.
Royce Chambers
so
now.
Quick.
I was going to say, Royce Chambers with a cocky little kick there, but he is definitely taking control of this contest. There was some fierce striking going on there with those drop kicks and then the stomps to the back of Murdoch.
See Chambers even laughing a little bit now. This is what he thought all along. He thought Murdoch would be essentially a pushover victory. And now that he has the upper hand, he thinks it's all over already.
It's really interesting. Royce Chambers, he's a high flyer, he's a daredevil, he's a fast mover. But when he's in control of the match, you notice he slows it right down.
He does
slows it right down. He relishes it. He enjoys it. And Murdoch is using that to his advantage. Off the ropes now.
He does enjoy it, but again, it's that confidence. He doesn't feel like he needs to hurry.
Just wanted to say, he missed the yeet kick there, one of his trademark moves, and Royce Chambers making him pay. It's the leg, the two. Sorry, Jess, you were saying.
Yes, you're right, Andy. He does slow the pace down when he is in control, and that's that confidence. Especially in a match such as against Murdoch, where he was underestimating the opponent, talking down to him in the lead up to this match. He doesn't feel like he needs to hurry.
Goes for the cover, kick out there by Murdoch at just after the one.
What is missing that yeet kick done to the confidence of Murdoch at this stage of the match?
I was going to say maybe he went for it too early. Like I say, it's all about those calculated risks. On that one, he miscalculated. Goes through and
With the class of Royce Chambers, Murdoch may have got a little bit desperate too early.
Goes for another pump knee, wasn't able to get it. Murdoch follows up with the European uppercut, follows through a second time, not giving his opponent a moment's chance to breathe. And Royce Chambers looking a little bit out of it now.
That's what Murdoch is so good at, staying on his opponent. As soon as he gets that sniff of an advantage.
Oh, Murdoch, you beautiful bastard! But it was only a 2. The run-in standing
Sensationally
shooting star
executed
press.
shooting star press.
That was incredible. Murdoch
I
now.
think that's done Royce Chambers.
I was going to say stop.
Taking a bit of offense away from the more noted high flyer.
God, you know he's been working down at the BCW Centre on that one for quite a while. Royce Chambers following through. And I don't know if it's just me, but it's almost like you can see Royce Chambers just starting to get a little angrier now, getting a little more frustrated. Once again, it's like he thought this could have been an easy night.
We're several minutes into this match and it's not over. That's probably already more than Royce Chambers was expecting.
Oh, kick to the midsection, and there's the strength of Royce Chambers just launching him to the side. It wasn't elegant, but it was certainly effective. Chambers now corkscrew right over the top.
Spectacular aerial twisting maneuver.
Okay, look at Royce Chambers. He is pissed now. He is angry. He is an angry, angry man. And when Royce Chambers is angry, this is where he starts to speed up. He gets a little more aggressive, but could also be a little more susceptible to making those mistakes.
That's right, Andy. Royce Chambers, we may have thought he was impressive up to this point, but his volume dial was probably only on about half. He can turn it up even more, and he's going to now that he's getting a little bit more aggressive at this point in the contest.
Well, it looks like he was going for some sort of slingshot there, but Murdoch was able to reach him at some point. Murdoch now going to the top rope, and they're very awkwardly positioned up there, and it'll be interesting to see what he's going for. Well, the official is not allowing it, actually breaking him up. And I think actually the official, Jay Stevens, getting involved there, might have just given Royce Chambers a moment to recover there, but now he's got the cutter position, and oh my goodness!
Oh, that was ugly. Royce Chambers actually went into the top rope. That sort of landed on the top of his head and his neck area.
Cannonball!
And
let's
those
just
ropes
say,
have a lot of spring. They would have had a whiplash effect, and
gonna
Murdoch
say.
follows it up with the cannonball.
I know we call them ropes, but they are made of steel. You know, they're not friendly.
They are
soft
not
as
nice
butter.
to land on.
No, absolutely not. When you start training in wrestling, the first thing you notice is the bruising that appears underneath
That's
your shoulder
right.
blades from running the ropes so much. That was effective. That was a cutter. And you saw the neck and the shoulder just hit so ugly. Oh, he's going for the package driver, the move he used to be victorious last time. Chambers kick to the side of the head. Chambers off the ropes, speeding up the contest. And, oh, wait a minute. Crossroads! Murdoch said he's getting his shit in tonight, and he certainly is. That was Crossroads. And the yeet kick! You know what follows up? Package driver!
He's going to go for it.
Oh, if he hits this,
Hooks it in.
he's going to repeat history. He's going to repeat. Wash your hands. He hit it.
Kind of a low version, but he hit it. Chambers still landed on his head.
Pulls tight on the outside leg. 3, no!
Oh, not this time. Murdoch hit the crossroads, the yeet kick, and the package power driver, but wasn't able to put away Royce Chambers. Probably very surprised as that exact succession of moves did put him away at Wash Your Hands.
Royce Chambers uncorked the bottle.
What more
He
can
wanted
Murdoch
to
pull out
capture
now?
lightning a second time, but he wasn't able to get it. And now it looks like he's taking one of those calculated risks. Will it pay off? No!
Doesn't hit the moonsault.
No water in the pond, and Royce Chambers just rugby tackled him right into the ground. Cartwheel, cannonball. Trying to do exactly what Murdoch was doing, but just add a bit more flourish to it. Hooks the outside leg, but a kick out there. Murdoch is still alive in this contest.
Murdoch may have been at a bit of a loss after not getting the victory with that package pole driver. Went up to the top rope, not natural territory for him. Maybe he was scrabbling a little bit in his playbook. Wasn't successful with that moonsault and is now...
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the damn straight driver. He hit it. And now, oh, he could have got the 3 there, I reckon, but no. He wants to rub salt into the wound. Up top, what's he going for? No doubt, spiral tap.
Hits it beautifully.
Murdoch's down for the 3-second tan. No! Oh, Murdoch!
What a kick out.
Murdoch!
Murdoch takes the damn straight driver, followed up by the spiral tap, and kicks out at the 1 count. Murdoch showing some serious heart, and this crowd are loving it.
He pulls the cord, hits the side kick. Looks like he might be going for another. Wait, damn straight driver, a second damn straight driver. Goes for the cover, 2.
No.
No.
He's up.
No, sorry, it's from our vantage point. I tell you what happened. Royce Chambers allowed him to get up just so he could add the exclamation mark. There it is.
And your winner of this match, the airbender, Royce Chambers.
Royce Chambers getting the victory with a little bit more emphasis there. Refused to put away Murdoch even when he had the opportunity to, just to put a bit of an extra statement.
That was heartbreaking.
Impressive victory by Royce Chambers, but wow, what a showing by Murdoch.